Hi guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Sports Updates live here on our media, sports on YouTube and on Facebook as well. My name is Agrohene Nanayao Opoku. Arguably the best league in the world is in, and we enter into match week 20 as you know the chase for who left the 2025-2026 English Premiership is still on. A lot of people are saying that Arsenal might this time around get this one in, as they sit comfortably with 45 points after 19 games. They enter into the new year on top of the English Premiership for the 7th time. What can Mikel Arteta and his charges do this time around to ensure that they win the English Premiership? And so we are here to delve deep into match week 20 of the English Premiership. And Amos is also here to do justice and digest all the issues for us. Amos, what's up?
Charlie.
Great.
What's up?
It's the English Premiership.
Definitely. The EPL is back after. I think they didn't even go on break.
No.
So,
I mean, because of the World Cup, I do understand that all the leagues want to, finish things up and ensure. And that is why we saw Kylian Mbappe, Chua, Orange Chouameni, and all of them at the African Cup of Nations.
They enjoy the holidays. EPL, there's no holidays.
There's no holidays. I mean, yeah. On Thursday, Charlie, conform my Isikashi, men can not down.
Scan the best shit.
Thursday, 0-0, 1-1, 0-0, 0-0, Thursday.
Draw.
Hey! But let's move on. I mean, Bournemouth come up against, Arsenal. It should be it should be an interesting game. Bournemouth facing Arsenal this time around. We've seen that Arsenal are in red hot form. They actually defeated Aston Villa by 4-1, taking the command and ensuring that at least they get people to understand that they mean business. And in that game where we've seen that Aston Villa has been in red hot form, Arsenal still, dominated and beat them. What can they do this time around against Bournemouth?
If Arsenal doesn't win the league this season, Charlie, Arteta must be sacked.
Hey.
I mean, you've been second. I mean, for how long? For about lots of consecutive seasons. And this is their season.
Yeah.
For other previous seasons because of injuries and stuff. Now, Charlie, if one player gets injured, there's backup. There's someone coming. When Gyökeres got injured, there was Gabriel Jesus who is also showing up. I mean, there are other players showing up. But I think for this particular game, I'll be looking at Antoine Semenyo. I mean, he's been.
We do understand that he's making a move to Manchester City.
I mean, one time Arsenal were looking for him, and he needs to show us why he wants to make that move to Manchester City. I am going to look at. I expect Arsenal to win this game, though, but I expect Antoine Semenyo to also shine in this particular. He needs to score. He needs to score in this particular game. I mean, we are playing against Arsenal. Arsenal and Man. I mean, that Arsenal and City. I mean, it's just like about 4 points between these two teams. So he needs to show them why. He needs to give them a reason why the citizens, Manchester City fans, why he's making a move to them. Because once you make a move to Manchester City, Arsenal becomes a competitor. And you are going to match up toe-to-toe with them. So I expect Semenyo to shine. But I don't expect Bournemouth to win this game.
To win this game, of course. I mean, Arsenal are in some kind of form of their life.
I don't know whether you should call it Cloud 9 or Cloud 10. I mean, they've gone beyond Cloud 9.
But just maybe it could be a stepping stone for Bournemouth.
Yeah.
They drew 2-2 against Chelsea. In midweek on Tuesday. That is the new year. And so maybe that could be the sparking factor for Bournemouth, who had gone 10 games without a win since late October. And so let's see what happens in there. But there is another big game coming up. Manchester City up against Chelsea. First of all, take us through what is really happening in the camp of Chelsea.
Like Chelsea, I don't even know what they are even looking for. I mean, you've had Enzo Maresca, who won the Conference League. I mean, Conference
League will not be any proper
it not be any proper league. But let me give you the history. For you to win the Conference League, Chelsea became the first team to win all 3 European Championships. And we they like. You know they like.
We know they like.
You know they like.
We know they like.
Club World Cup, they like.
It'd be okay.
Yeah. Someone who has won 2 trophies. The last 3 managers under this new management. How many trophies have those managers?
None.
And someone comes to win 2 trophies.
But that does not give you the impetus to become very egoistic. That's when your employers talk.
Oh, nah.
You don't want your employers to talk.
Not that.
Who does that?
So right now, Chelsea, I want to ask you, Chelsea,
Uh-huh.
is Chelsea a trophy winning team or a player developing team?
Chelsea,
now Jimenez, the
by virtue of the fact that, or by virtue of our track record, Chelsea is a trophy winning team.
So right
and
now,
so regardless,
why would you sack Enzo Maresca and then bring in?
We will sack Enzo Maresca and sack him again because he's too egoistic.
What makes
he
you
does
think
not
so?
listen to advice.
What kind of advice? I mean, for you to win the Club World Cup, there is you don't even have a star player in your team.
Oh, there's Kopama. Is Kopama not a star player? What are you talking about?
What can you compare?
Is Kopama not a star player?
Can you compare Kopama? How long has Kopama been in the system? How long has he been in the system?
Even if he has been in the system for 5 years.
How long
for
has
5
Kopama
years?
been in the
But I'm
system?
saying that Kopama over the years has been the one carrying the team on his shoulders.
You know, Chelsea, you don't get big stars for your team inside. You sound a sack coach. Someone where you can't do record give you. Conference League, yes, people know they like Conference League. You sound qualified, you go there, a Champions League. You've not played Champions League.
Champions League, it has always been our best, right?
Come on.
So the point is that for me,
and you haven't been. He's the one who brought you back to the Champions League. He won the Conference League, making you one of the first team. Charlie, that record, nobody go fit take for your hand inside.
So are you happy with this kind of selection that he's been doing?
As a manager, you need to give him time. Chelsea is not a look. Chelsea don't produce. You're not like the Brighton.
I get the point where you are coming from.
Chelsea is not like the Brighton.
I get the point where you are coming from.
Charlie, where Chelsea?
I feel that Enzo Maresca brought this upon himself.
That's
when he won the Conference League, won the FIFA Club World Cup. He became too egoistic. He now wanted to be described as the Pep Guardiola of English football. He wanted to be given all the accolades and all that. He wanted to be given that maximum respect. Of course, yes, the players respected him, the technical staff respected him, the owners respected him. But it got to a point that he was too safe in his decisions. I mean, Chelsea went into some kind of games that on several occasions he was one not to use certain kind of players. But he stick to it and used them. And at the end of the day, Chelsea lost the game.
I mean, this shouldn't be.
Yes, we know that he's the manager and he has to make decisions.
You play 90 games. This man has played about 90 games and won about 55 games. And he has won 2 trophies. I mean, two trophies. Two. And these are not minor trophies. But Club World Cup. I mean, you even beat PSG.
You cannot still fight. You cannot still fight your employers.
You go to a Club World Cup and PSG, the only team that has never lost.
You cannot still fight your employers.
He's not fighting them.
So imagine you give him. I mean,
give him the room to operate. You need to give him the room to operate. If you're not giving him the room to operate, how do you expect him to work? Do you expect him to work?
Are you sure that Enzo Maresca was not giving you much more?
I mean, he has been giving, but I said, see, Chelsea is not like Brighton. Brighton, they develop players and sell. Chelsea, you're not that. You've gone beyond that. You're supposed to be making players. And Maresca has won these 2 trophies with when a star player with Chelsea. Kopama be star player. Kopama hasn't even gotten there. You compare Kopama to...
Kopama is not a star player. What are you talking about?
He hasn't gotten there. Kopama hasn't gotten there.
Kopama is not a star player.
He will get there.
Pedro Neto.
No, come on.
João Pedro.
Come on. I mean,
look at the players that I'm mentioning.
All these players. What have they done within the last 10 years? The last 10 years. Can you compare? That is why
Robert Sanchez, the goalkeeper.
Even that is why I don't blame you. That is why even Manchester United, a single loss in a game and in the whole England. I mean, everybody is after Manchester United. But Chelsea, I mean, you people. What? Okay,
so now Chelsea heads into the game against Manchester City with their under 21 coach.
That is what I still can't think far. You are going into a game against Chelsea, Manchester City with under 21 coach.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It matters.
It doesn't matter.
It matters.
I mean, we've seen MS5 of Ivory Coast. You can't MS5 of Ivory Coast.
And you can't.
Was a deputy coach.
He was, yes.
But he went all the way to win the African Cup of Nations.
What did you just say? What did you just say?
MS5.
He was what?
Nobody knew MS5. He went on to win the African Cup of Nations.
What was his position?
And I'm saying that MS5 had no credentials.
What was his?
He had no better credentials.
What was his previous position?
He had no better credentials.
He was
occupying space.
Coach of a
he was occupying space because he's an Ivorian.
Comparing an assistant national head coach of a national team to under 21. So Chelsea, now what do they want? The point
is that, I mean, there will be a new coach for the club. I mean, period. I do understand that. Liam Senior is in contention.
You're not even getting Olina Glasner. You're not even getting Mourinho. You're not even getting those big names. And you go for
Liam, the Strasbourg manager.
What is the motivation behind it?
I mean, I have my own issues about that because I feel that Chelsea must go in for the big fish. They should go in for the big fish.
You want to develop players.
There's still Zidane.
I mean, Zidane is not coming to Chelsea with this kind of system you're managing. Forget.
You know who can Chelsea?
Zidane will come. United cannot ban Chelsea. And more Chelsea, what do you have?
I've also heard Eric Ten Hag.
Eric Ten Hag, forget. Zidane stuff no they come nothing.
Ten Hag no go fit coach Chelsea.
Massa. It's like to see them
okay. What go straight to the game, man. Go straight to the game. Man City.
I expect Man City to win this game. It's an easy win for Manchester City.
The Man City that couldn't even beat Sunderland.
Oh, come on. But they I mean,
is it because they are facing Chelsea? That's why you're saying that.
It's not because they are facing Chelsea. You look at the managerial structure. I mean, look at the problems heading into a game against Manchester City. Manchester City, they won the league. They have 4 points. I'm sure some of them take it like pure water now. That's why they take it.
Okay.
Against Chelsea.
For me, I feel it's going to be a very difficult game for Manchester City.
In as much as it's going to be a difficult
Chelsea is going to give them a very good run for their money. I mean, when things happen like this, when your coach is being sacked or part ways with a football club, the players themselves have that sort of intrinsic motivation. The adrenaline is up. Their notion changes and all that. And so I believe that this time around Chelsea is going to pull a surprise. It's not going to be easy for Manchester City. Yes, Erling Haaland is in red hot form. He's scoring goals in 6s and 7s. But I believe that the Chelsea defense are going to put a stop to the threats that Manchester City is going to carry. I am going for a draw game, a win or draw for Chelsea.
A win or draw for Chelsea. I'm going for an absolute win for City.
Straight win for Chelsea.
Straight win for City. It's how they play for Etihad. This is not Stamford Bridge.
Okay. So who are your scorers?
Haaland should definitely be on the scoring sheet. Okay. I expect Haaland to score. And probably maybe Tijani or any of one of those players. Any of them. There's no Mamouche because of that. So definitely, they have players. They have scorers in the squad. Don't forget, Doku is also playing at the wings. So
okay.
He's just going to use people.
Okay, so share with us your prediction on socials. Our Media Sports on Facebook, Our Media Sports on YouTube as well. Let's get to hear from you. Be interactive with us. Share with us your thoughts, your quick predictions, and we'll be glad to read them for you. We're also giving out, we are still in the festive season.
Yes,
so we've got some replica jerseys to share with you guys and all that. So correct prediction will always attract some, reward from us here at Our Media Sports.
Predict and win.
Yes, so just predict and win. Now at the Craven Cottage, Fulham will take on Liverpool.
Liverpool. Just for Liverpool. I mean, this is not the Liverpool we all expected. I mean, Vate is not scoring. You buy Isak is injured. I mean, a whole lot. You're not playing that kind of game. I mean, Salah you've seen Salah's issue with Liverpool. He's gone back to the AFCON. He's gone to the AFCON. Charlie, Liverpool, yeah, boy.
Enfa.
A bedding. Going to be very, very against Fulham. I mean, Fulham too. Charlie, Fulham too. And the guest squad. I mean, Iwobi is not there. Yeah. He's in the AFCON. But Charlie, then get players. Raul Jimenez and the other players. They are there. It's just going to be a very, very. I mean, Liverpool are going to have a difficult game. They've been having difficult games already, so I don't expect them to have an easy game.
But there's a football club who won the league just last season. I mean, a lot of people have the view that
last season everybody was expecting Liverpool to win the Premier League, they were expecting them to win everything. You saw them in the latter part. You saw them dropping until the league they won the league.
So are we not getting to see?
I won't be surprised if they don't win.
Are we not getting to see the main onslaught that people were talking about? That?
I mean, last season
he only came to slot into a philosophy of Georgian club.
I mean, Klopp paved the way for him he had easy access.
Is he not that top manager that we thought he was?
Well, so that's why I said Klopp made things very, very easy for him. So at that moment, he was rated at that point. But now this is a season where he now has to make his own moves.
The real test began for him this season.
The real test for him. I mean, you've seen Luis Diaz leave. Charlie, Luis Diaz was the man doing all the dirty work and their wings with Luis Diaz and Salah. Now, even if Salah makes his move, there's no Luis Diaz. There's no Darwin Nunes. Now, yes, you have Federico Chiesa and the rest, but Charlie Liverpool, the boy.
Empha.
Season with the Empha.
Okay, I mean, let's do the very final one. Leeds United versus Manchester United. So it's the battle of the United. And of course, you also bundle the Tottenham Hotspur game against Sunderland for me with Mohamed Kudus. You know, he hasn't been seen scoring a lot of goals for Spurs, but he's always been an integral part of the football club.
So let me take Tottenham and then Sunderland. I mean, Sunderland this season, when the season began, I was simply Sunderland to fall at the bottom of the league. I was expecting them to go back to relegation, but Charlie, boy, the signings they made this season, Charlie, it has paid off. And I think the other teams, if you come to the English Premier League and you want to play
for Sunderland to draw against Manchester City,
I mean, the City and Sunderland, they have some sort of history. I mean, City finding it difficult to win against Sunderland. I mean, Sunderland, Charlie, this season, when it comes to the surprise team of the season, it's definitely going to Sunderland. Playing against Tottenham. I mean, Tottenham.
But Spurs have also have a very torrid season.
This season, Tottenham, it be on and off. So like, when I'm a win, I'm a lose. I mean, but I think
our Spurs winning.
I don't expect them to have an easy win. I mean, Thomas Frank. When you look at Thomas Frank back when he was at Brentford, you see the ample time he was given to. I mean, you saw the way Brentford were just beating the big teams, basa like that. If Tottenham should give him the chance to allow him to, I mean,
no one is sacking him.
They should. No one is sacking him. One thing I'm happy about Thomas Frank is the fact that Daniel Levy is gone.
Yeah,
I mean, Charlie, this man when it comes to infrastructure, he gave Tottenham infrastructure, but when it comes to talent development, Charlie, Akwan Wasapa.
Oh, but I mean, he's just the owner. He's not the manager.
He's not the owner. Do you know that he has a minority stake in the he had a minority stake in the club. So I'm happy that he has left. Tottenham they now have a new management. So for Thomas Frank to come, he should be given the ample time to work. But coming up against Sunderland, Charlie, they should prepare.
They should prepare. Okay, so the very final game, Leeds United versus Manchester, Charlie, the battle of the Uniteds.
This game there, I remember, I think 2020, 2021. That side, I think 2021, 2022. I mean, Charlie, these two teams, whenever they're Leeds United, I see Leeds to be like the Red Bull Leipzig of Germany. See the way that they play. Charlie, sometimes whenever they're playing against the big teams, you see the kind of game they play, and when they're playing against the small teams, I say, but their history with United, Charlie, be small. But
so Manchester United is not going to find it easy.
They won't find it easy. So that one day, I'm not gonna lie.
Again,
even if United should win, it's going to be a difficult win. Charlie, now Wolves go away also
at your own backyard.
Not Leeds. And you're going to. I think they're playing away.
Yeah,
they're going to play the Elland Road. Charlie, difficult one because there are some teams they don't perform, but then when they meet some particular teams, they bring up their A game. So the fight between Leeds and United, Charlie,
has the absence of Brian Mbeumo taking some sort of
definitely
bite from the attacking threats of Manchester United?
Same thing as Amad.
And Amad Diallo as well.
These two players, they've taken something out of the United team. So they need to find ways to adjust. And as long as these two players are in the AFCON and their team are progressing, you don't expect them to return back unless you want to pray for them to get it to be knocked out of the tournament.
Thank you very much, Amos. Your very final words, and we are out of here.
So, I want to pick a few games. Okay. My main game is City Chelsea. I mean, this particular game, Charlie. Chelsea they need to stop. Charlie, I can even name first, and I'm a pie. I mean, Chelsea is not those talent developing team where they make players and then they sell. Chelsea, you've gone beyond that.
It's a new era. So
which
new era
playing this kind of
new
football.
Rules and regulations, new philosophy, new ideologies.
I expect City to punish them. Charlie, mo punish them. But today I'm just here to support them. All
right, thank you very much, Amos. So it's been an exciting episode live here on Our Media Sports. We are live on YouTube and on Facebook as well. So do catch us with us. And of course, I mean, we are here to also give you the very latest. My name is Antoine Semenyo. We'll catch you same time next week where we bring you another exciting, edition of the show. Do not forget to love what you do and do what you love. Peace. Shalom. We are out.